we found out that the Niners gave Brock Purdy a full no trade clause. This is becoming sort of standard with the top quarterbacks. Josh Allen got one, Lamar Jackson. But again, I don't really think of Brock Purdy as being in that top tier quarterbacks. Jordan Love did not get a no trade clause, but Purdy did. Do you think this is any? I mean, is this a nothing burger? Is there something here? What do you think?
Basically, what no trade clause means is Brock Purdy has to sign off on any trade that they find, right? So it gives Brock a little control, and that's the direction the NFL is going in, more like the NBA. That's kind of the direction they're going to, player empowerment. And I think that's probably was important to Brock, and the Niners probably weren't too concerned about it because Brock is going to have to sign off. Doesn't mean they can't trade him. It just means Brock is going to have to sign off on any trade agreement that they make. It's another concede to Brock that Niners probably didn't have to give, right? They could have done it for the 3 years, the guaranteed years. And they didn't have to do the full 5-year contract. I think the Niners are playing nice with Brock Purdy is what it feels like to me. Like, Brock's such a great guy, such a great leader. We'll meet in the middle. We won't hard-nose him. We won't hardball him. We'll just give him a fair deal. He's going to take a fair deal, and everyone's happy. It feels like that's the mood around this whole negotiation.
It just feels like history repeating itself. I mean, they gave Jimmy Garoppolo a ton of money, and within a couple of years, they decided, like, what are we paying for? Like, yeah, his numbers are good and we're winning, but like, he's really not worth this much money. And there are guys who could do what he's doing for way cheaper. And so that's why they traded for Trey Lance. All of a sudden they had this epiphany, like, man, we could get a guy on a rookie deal. It's not that hard to play quarterback in this system. And while Trey wasn't the guy who took advantage of the opportunity, it was Brock. And you proved it. Like, 7th round pick, has experience in college, can easily do what Jimmy Garoppolo does. Exactly what we thought. And now it's like, oh man, like no one can do what Brock does. Let's pay him all the money and give him a no trade clause. It's like, okay, yeah. All right. Well, what about when you have the same epiphany about Brock that you had about Jimmy? Like, Brock could be playing well, winning, putting up numbers like Jimmy was, but then he goes down for a month, let's say, and Mac Jones steps in, or Curtis Rourke steps in, or Tanner Mordecai steps in, and the offense looks the same or better. And the guy's making $900,000. Like, in the past, Kyle would be like, well, I'm going to go with the guy who can play this position for the cheapest. Now, can't do that anymore. Like, the organization is all in with freaking Brock. And I wonder if that's a Kyle thing or like a Jed and Denise and John thing.
So there's a couple things in regards to that and other stuff. The first thing is, if Brock performs like he did last year for the remainder of his contract with the 49ers, this was a mistake. Brock's performance last year was below 2 Jimmy years. Jimmy Garoppolo had 2 years that were as good or better than what Brock's was last year. Now, the year before, Brock balled the hell out. So the 49ers can get back to that juice on offense. And maybe a lot of that depends on Kyle and his creativity. Kyle was off his game last season. I don't know what that was. I don't know what it was. Super Bowl burnout, stuck on Debo. I don't know what it was. Maybe the rest of the league figured out Kyle, figured out Brock. We'll find out this year when they approach this season with the easiest schedule in the NFL. Can they put the pieces together? Can they get that spark back that they had on offense? And will they perform like they did in 2023? If they do that, it's a good contract. The other thing that I was going to ask you, slipped my damn mind.
It'll come back. I got one thing I want to say to you. PrizePicks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. The app is really easy to use. To make a lineup, all you have to do is pick more or less on a few players' stats. You can play PrizePicks in over 40 states, including California and Texas. Best of all, PrizePicks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50. Basketball season is here, and there's no better time to get in. Just use promo code COHN, C-O-H-N, and download PrizePicks now. Real quick, I mean, can Brock recreate 2023? To me, I mean, maybe like the way he played individually, but the way that all came together in terms of his, like, as a team and production, it was such a stacked offense in retrospect. And part of the reason it was so stacked is because he was the best value in sports on that. I'm like, he wasn't the best player on the team, but he was by far the best value in like American sports. And that was such a key factor in how they were able to put that team together. And they're never going to be able to do that again.
Yeah. And I think that's what the point I was going to bring up is he's going to be judged differently now, right? This is a different situation now. The underdog Brock Purdy, 7th round draft pick, who is making pennies on the dollar, is gone. This is a quarterback who's making top 7 APV, and the expectations are going to match accordingly. And so it's a different thing now for Brock. The franchise is going to hear it. Brock's going to hear it, unless he steps up and plays like he did in 2023. And if he did, all will be well. Everyone will be happy. But the pressure's on Brock now. It's a different situation. He's got to earn that contract, or else people will be coming for him.
The level of scrutiny that he's about to face, I don't think he's prepared for it. Maybe he is, but I don't think people are quite understand how intense it's going to be, and it's going to be from the whole country.
Yeah, he's gonna hear it. I mean, a lot of other teams fans are already saying it that he doesn't deserve it. But it's all going to be decided this year. Like what he's done in the past, when he was drafted, what he was paid, none of it matters anymore. What matters is what do you do this year, and are you living up to your contract moving forward?
Fans will turn on you in a week.
Yeah,
I'm serious. Like fans love Brandon Ayuk forever. They thought he was the most humble, hardworking guy. Then he got paid. Then week 1 against the Jets, he had 2 catches for 28 yards. Instantly, a large segment of fans were like, what is with this guy? Like, if Brock Purdy goes up to Seattle, throws 2 picks, 198 yards, they score 17 points and lose, it's going to start right away.
Yeah. It's the same thing that happened with BA, and that's definitely what the pressure's Brock's under now, and the 49ers as well. Like they paid this guy, a decent, fair contract, but now you got to play like it. And so you need the expectations is that you're a top 10 quarterback. Jed York called him a top 10 quarterback. So the expectation is that you're a top 10 quarterback in the league moving forward. And I think fans will get impatient if he doesn't play like it.
6 wins, 20 touchdowns, can't ever happen again.
No,
never.
You can't.
And the Niners gave him every excuse. The rest differential, facing teams coming off bye weeks and injuries. Cool. Well, the schedule isn't a factor this year. You got all your business done. There's no drama. There is no drama. Now, of course, there's still Jake Moody